The Wealthy Life is brought to you by investment dealer Raymond James. Life well planned. See what a Raymond James advisor can do for you.
Being an executor is a huge responsibility and can be even more difficult when it's for your spouse. Today's email is from Margaret. Dear Sybil, my husband is dying of cancer and doesn't have long to live, maybe a few weeks or a few months. He is still of sound mind and able to make decisions. His estate is a bit complicated as I'm his second wife and he has beneficiaries who live in the United States. He has appointed me as his power of attorney and executor. He has an investment portfolio worth $2.5 million with unrealized capital gains of $300,000. His entire portfolio is being distributed to his children who don't always see eye to eye and to charity. I will keep the house and it's already in joint name. I have adequate income on my own to live. Is there anything I can do now to make the estate distribution easier and less costly? Sincerely, Margaret. Margaret, I'm so sorry to hear about your situation. But your question is very timely because there are some things that you can do now that will make your life a lot easier as you go through that difficult situation. The two most important things that I want you to remember is number one, make sure you have your own needs taken care of and that financially you will be independent when your husband is no longer here. From your letter, it sounds like that's already the case, but run it by a financial advisor one last time. The second most important thing is really ensure that you've got a strong support network in place. That means friends, family members, and professionals of all sorts so that they can help you get through this difficult stage. Some other things for you to consider: make sure that the will is valid and it does reflect his wishes because you still have time to change it if there are changes to be made. You also need to make sure you know where everything is: insurance policies, bank accounts, even passwords for various computers and programs. There's a handy little booklet we use called an estate planning booklet. You can go to our website to download a copy. That will allow you to jot down everything you're going to need to know. Also have a look at your bank accounts and make sure that your bank accounts don't get frozen. Sometimes the banks do that. You want to get that taken care of right away. Double check all the beneficiaries. Make sure nothing has been missed. You don't want a beneficiary to be named to be dropped on a life insurance policy or an RRSP in error. Ensure everything else is in joint name where applicable. And on the charitable giving side, have a look at that now. Margaret, I wish you all the best as you go through this challenging time. Hopefully that helps.